Yo, 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 welcome back. We are here. The 10-minute offense is live. We're talking some Lakers today. It's our weekly check-in here with how the squad's doing. You know, we're an LA show, some homers here. So let's go over kind of how we played last week. I know we had a big win against Denver last night. That was crazy, man. It was like a tale of two halves. In the first half, we couldn't get anything done. I think we had 40 or like 44 points at the half, and then boom, like we go on this crazy run. So what do you guys think, man? Is this something we're going to keep seeing from the team? Like, you know, we turn it on when we want to, and then, you know, and somehow we don't play well. Like, well, what's up with that?
Yeah. First half, I was watching the game and I'm thinking, man, on our show tomorrow, I'm going to roast these guys. These guys don't hustle all the time. Like, I'm sick of watching halves like this. And then the second half, if I'm not mistaken, they had two different 15-0 scoring runs. Like, so there were two spurts where they outscored the Nuggets 30-0. It might have even been more, but when I was keeping track and watching what they were saying, and it was just, you know, just the way they turned it on is impressive against Denver, who's been pretty hot. And they kind of, Joker got in foul trouble, but they held him to pretty much
Yeah.
nothing for what he's used to getting this season.
As soon as he came off the floor in the third is when we just closed it out.
Yeah.
After that fourth foul, yes, sir. I agree with everything you guys are saying. Just like Lakers, I feel like this season they're coasting it. Some games, like coming off that championship, not having that full energy, that team having the most energy to beat the Lakers, and then them finding that rhythm in the second half. Because during that 7-game road trip, they had a few games like that where they went on a little run, like a 15-16-0 run in the third quarter, separated, created a little distance, and got that W. So
yeah,
Davon's question, I see them like not coasting, but getting motivated throughout the game.
Are we that good though? Are like the Lakers that good to be doing this throughout the season? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think so. I don't think.
No, we're not.
I don't. Yeah,
that's what you.
It
just Julian, like, you think we are? You know we are, huh?
I feel like this is the confidence. It's that championship swagger, knowing how to win. I feel like they know how to get it done. And Vogel will be in their ears like, you guys gonna need to settle down, lock up, board, get a stop, get the board, run.
Yeah, I think defense is something we can turn on. Maybe offensively we didn't look in sync, but once we get out and start running, man, it's like Showtime from the 80s. Steve, I know you're old enough to remember that. But yeah, with the second unit, I think the defense brings some energy.
Yeah, they can definitely turn their defense on there. And there's times when I'm just like, how's this team number one or two in defense? And then they show why. I just think it's dangerous hoops to try and do that all season. I don't think it's intentional.
Like Denver's a good team, man.
They are.
Dude, Denver just spanked Utah, and Utah was the hottest team.
Yeah,
so
11 games.
The fact that they dominated them in the second half was pretty huge. In my opinion, right now, the two best teams in the NBA are the Lakers and the Clippers. So, and
Clippers just lost to the Nets, though.
I know.
I don't know how you could say that.
I'm just saying, I'm thinking playoffs, right? I'm thinking like, if you fast forward and you put, I think at the end it will be Lakers, Clippers in the Western Conference Championship.
Mm-hmm.
The East is up in the air, in my opinion. I mean, I know we were watching the Nets game together, basically, Nets Clippers.
Yeah.
They can go on crazy scoring runs, man. I just don't trust their defense yet. Doesn't mean it won't shore up. But like when you're giving up 149 to the Wizards in regulation, and you scored 145 or 46, whatever it was, it's like, so that's I would just in a playoff series, right now I would take the Clippers over the Nets if you put those two teams in a 7-game series. So
True.
it's just my
Yeah,
opinion. What do you
I
guys
picked
think?
Philly over Brooklyn.
Yeah,
over
but who
the
do you guys
East.
think are the two best teams overall? I
Oh,
know
like you said,
I
late.
just threw that out
Ooh,
there.
overall. Ooh, that's a good one.
I still like the Bucks. I know that they haven't really played to the top seed in the East record-wise yet. I still think they're ready to. I know it's Giannis in the playoffs. Like the dude he doesn't have a move where he can go get a bucket late like Harden and KD and Kyrie have. But I just think they have a more complete roster. Jules, I do hear what you're saying about Philly though, because they have a guy in the middle that nobody can stop. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's having a great season.
And when he's
Yeah.
playing like this, aggressive, not messing around with the ball, take you to the block,
right,
hit that mid-range shot, he's dangerous.
for sure, man. He's like
Doc is
Shaq with a mid-range jumper. Not, I mean, no one will ever be Shaq, but
no, but he's using his size effectively.
yeah,
as he
exactly.
Who out of these three rank them for MVP so far? In order: Embiid, Joker, LeBron. You guys. That wasn't my order. I'm just throwing those three names out.
Mm.
I would go LeBron, Embiid, Joker.
Yep, I have it the same. Just because record-wise, the Lakers have the best record of those three. I think after the win last night, I can't tell you exactly what Philly's record is, but I mean, Joker's putting up the most statistics of all those three. I know Steve knows that because I think he's on one of his fantasy teams. But
Yeah.
But
I would go the same order.
But Joker's my Serbian cousin, man. So
He's a
I got to
beast.
show him some love.
Yeah, Lakers are 17-6. They're tied. Well, they're technically third, but they're tied with the Clippers and a half a game behind Utah. Philly's 16-7, number one in the East. So Lakers still have a better record. But
if anyone hasn't seen it though, go look at Joker's interview before they play the Lakers because this dude is hilarious.
He's so funny, dude. he's cool. You know that we don't have a lot of time. The thing is LeBron could be the MVP every season for like the last 15 years. But it's almost like
I agree.
It's almost like they're like, well, he's always so good, so it's going to be this guy or it's going to be that guy. But he's the best player in that.
That's how I feel it was for this guy. Right above my shoulder.
He could have been,
more.
15 years too.
Stupid one.
So
yeah.
We got a couple minutes left. I created a game I want to do every week, and I guess we'll fine tune it.
We didn't know about this in the pre-production meeting, so
that lasted 30 seconds. So each week, and we can rotate who does it. I'm gonna pick a starter in the NBA. I'm gonna read you the stats, and then you guys guess, and I'll give you the hint of what division they play in. So it's not just like the entire NBA you have to pick. So, and it will always be a starter. So if they're not great stats, it's not going to be like, the 12th guy off the bench.
Okay.
So Pacific Division starter. These are the numbers. 3.7.
Who is this guy?
Well, yeah, you got to guess. 3.7 points per game. 1.2 blocks per game. No looking at your phones. Half a steal a game, 2 assists a game, 4.4 rebounds, and half a 3-pointer per game, and plays 19 to 20 minutes.
I have a pretty good guess. Go, Jules. Who you got?
You go first. I'm still thinking Pacific.
You said how many blocks per game?
1.2 per game, so just over 1.
All right, I'm gonna go Derek Jones Jr.
Who you got, Julian?
Wow. I am going with...
And it's tough. I didn't give you the position.
Wow, 1.2. I'm going with Harry. No. He's not a starter. I'm sorry. Wow. I know it's not. It's Marvin Bagley.
That's who you're going with?
Yeah, sadly.
Okay. So this is just to prove my point from last week. It's not that I don't like him, but those are the Lakers starting centers numbers. Marc Gasol. They're terrible.
Good song.
Wow.
So I just
But
feel see he's
in
gonna
defense
pick,
for
he's
Mark.
gonna what's that?
In defense, of
Steve
Mark.
wants to trade him
That's
already.
pretty good.
I don't want to
Oh,
trade him. I like him, but to me, there's no defense. He's a good passer. I watch every game. I know he's older, but man, if I'm scared about anything in the playoffs, I know AD is like a center, but I'm saying when those guys like they have no big. So that's my biggest worry. That and free throw shooting. I just wanted to play that game with you guys.
I like that.
Just to
game.
give you numbers so you guys are unbiased.
Just to
and
throw some
see-
shade at Marc Gasol.
I know my boy Marcus.
It doesn't mean I don't like them. I'm just saying, like
Marcus done a lot of things.
these
for
numbers.
the Lakers.
These numbers are a step above my rec ball career numbers. You know.
But first, he got Pal Gasol out.
You
here.
would never average over a block in rec ball, Steve.
No, I think
Hey,
I've gotten
come on.
I've gotten 2 blocks in all of the years I've played total. I'm also not 8 feet tall, so anyway, that's all. I just wanted to play that with you guys.
Mark, you
That's good.
Dog.
Yeah,
You're
man.
opening
Bring
my
that back
eyes.
next week, Steve.
Yeah, I'll
For
pick
sure.
I'll pick a non-Laker.
Oh no, you could do a Laker one.
So
That was a good one.
cool.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Tuning in for Laker Talk. We're coming back with a Super Bowl conversation for you. You'll get our winners. You'll get a quick prop bet for you, and just some good stuff to talk about for the game on Sunday.
Yep. All right. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next time.